000, that's O-O-O. And now listen to the best radio in the wasteland. Holotape Radio. 000, that's O-O. The only thing better than being at ground zero is listening to Holotape Radio. 000, that's 000.
That's right, you're joining yet another broadcast from Vault 000, where we play you the best hits from the wasteland. At a time where you think there's no records left, you might be surprised to know that Lakeshore Records is set to release 2 versions of Soothing Sounds of the Apocalypse, cut on actual pre-war vinyl. That's right, an actual record that you can play and replay on your own. Tracks you thought had been forever lost with your belongings and family, you can now get. And where? Why, at IGN, of course. And while you're there, feel free to replace that old vault suit with some new duds and accessories. And while you're at IGN, let them know that we sent you. And also to please get me out of here. Sorry about that. Being stuck in a vault for 200 years alone can really get to a guy. But that's not why you're here. No, you want to hear some tunes while you wander the wasteland and wait to die. And tonight we're playing never-before-heard songs from the city that never sleeps. So here's Heading to New Vegas.
Well, grab your pip-boy, we're heading to New Vegas town. Neon lights flashing, always putting on a show. Gonna roll the dice, baby. And we won't back down, 'cause we're swinging to the rhythm. Let the good times flow. Oh yeah, in New Vegas, the city that never sleeps. Oh, high stakes, big dreams, it's a sight to see. With the pip-boy on our wrist, we're feeling so alive. Gonna shake it up, ain't no way we'll lose to Mr. Howe. The roulette is spinning, the cards are on the table. Feeling lucky tonight, we're gonna hit the jackpot. The band's playing fast, the horns are blowing stable. Dancing in the moonlight, we won't stop. Oh yeah. The New Vegas, the city that never sleeps. Ah, stakes, big dreams, it's a sight to see. Oh, with the pip-boy on our wrist, we're feeling so alive. Yeah!
Here's a quick tip. If you go to New Vegas, be sure to bury anything that you don't want to lose outside of town. Otherwise, you could lose it all. I mean, everything. Chips, caps, even clothes. And trust me, you don't want to be caught naked in the wasteland. Oh yeah, and another thing, if you see a guy named Benny, stay away. He can't be trusted. But you know who can? This guy. I'll be giving away caps, coins, chips, pins, figures, and even blasters nearby in Good Springs on November 16th. Just let me know if you're going to be there. In the meantime, here's the Ballad of Good Springs.
In the town of Good Springs, where the sun sets low, the folks gather round where the desert wind does blow. No matter your faction, NCR or Steve, we'll raise a glass together neath the desert trail. Welcome to Good Springs, where the cowboys roam, where pip-boys warn and the stories of the West are known. In the Pioneer Saloon, we'll have a drink or two, sipping on sunset sarsaparilla under skies so blue. In this humble town, we got tales to tell of dusty trails and showdowns, in this old wishing well. The NCR and Brotherhood, they may keep their own, but in Good Springs, we're a family bound by desert stone.
Good Springs is just that. Good. Why, I once saw a soldier from the Brotherhood is still hugging a member of the NCR in Good Springs. At least I think that's what they were doing. Maybe they were choking each other. Either way, it really warmed my heart. Love can really fix anything. And now, here's a song about breaking up.
In the wasteland shadow I found a name so cold, with a voice like gravel, her tale it unfolds. Radiation took her from me, turned her skin to hue. On a holotape she whispered, babe, it's time I'm through. I got the holotape blues. The bottle's empty, nights are long, ain't got no fight. Radiation's left a mark, ain't no stars in sight. She said goodbye, my love, as Gulta softly rolled. On that broken holotape, her memory I hold. Goodbye, sweetheart, on the tape she did relay. Qualified and gone, my love just couldn't stay. In this fallout world, heartache is here to stay. Goodbye on the holotape, the blues won't fade away. I got the holotape blues. The bottle's empty, nights are long, ain't got no fight. Radiation's left a mark, ain't no stars in sight. She said goodbye, my love, as Gulta softly rolled. On that broken holotape, a memory I hold.
This next song is about Brahmin. To answer the question, what do you call a two-headed Brahmin? Would you call a two-headed goose geese? A two-headed moose is still a moose. So what's a two-headed Brahmin? Is it Brahmin? Brahmin? Brahmins? I don't know. What about the value? Is a two-headed Brahmin the same value as two Brahmin? I don't know. Let me know what you think. This whole thing's starting to give me a headache.
Two-headed Brahmin in the field so fine. Is it one or is it two or what a time? One head chews on yams, the other one on vine. Tell me what's the price, is it yours or is it mine? Farmer Johnny laughs and gives a big old wink. One Brahmin here or two, well what do you think? Split the cost, my friend, and pour another drink. In the end my pocket's fat, now don't you think? Heads are better too, it's true, but what a row. They paid it night and day, but how we know? Are we buying one or two doesn't really show. Two-headed Brahmin beats them all, don't you know? Two-headed Brahmin in the field so fine. Is it one or is it two or what a time? One head chews on yams, the other one on vine. Tell me what's the price, is it yours or is it mine? Farmer Johnny laughs and gives a big old wink. One Brahmin here or two, well what do you think? Split the cost, my friend, and pour another drink. In the end my pocket's fat, now don't you think? Heads are better too, it's true, but what a row. They paid it night and day, but how we know? Are we buying one or two doesn't really show. Two-headed Brahmin beats them all, don't you know? Two-headed Brahmin Brahmin beats them all, don't you know? Heads are better two and two, but what a row. Debating night and day, but how will we know? Are we buying one or two? Doesn't really show. Two-headed Brahmin beats them all, don't you know? Heads are better too, it's true, but what a row. Debating night and day, but how will we know? Are we buying one or two? Doesn't really show. Two-headed Brahmin beats them all, don't you know?
I don't know about you, but I still don't know what the answer is. I have a note here that someone lost their dog near a Red Rocket truck stop. His owner says that if you yell out dog meat, he might come running, or you'll get attacked by a death claw. It sure is lonely in the wasteland. Every time you think you find someone, they turn into a ghoul or try to kill you for your sarsaparilla caps. Now, here's a song about a woman who falls in love with a piece of machinery.
Pie-O-Matic, Porta-diner, C9, 5,000. A big old hunk, old chunk, old man Pie-O-Matic, Porta-diner, C9, 5,000. So if you want to eat my pie, you'll have to check with my Porta-diner. C9, 5,000. You can take your Codsworth, Mr. Handy, Nucatron, and electric pantry. All I want is the man for me. Pie-O-Matic, Porta-diner. C9, 5,000. I can turn him on with a flick of his switch. Put my 2 cents in, he'll make me a dish. But the only one who can make it spin is my Pie-O-Matic Porta-diner. C9, 5,000. Matic Porta-diner. C9, 5,000. 5,000.
Here's a quick public announcement. If you find pie, even perfectly preserved, air quotes intended, please, don't eat it. Think it through. There's a lot of things you could eat that would be much better for you, like your own hand or that dog we mentioned earlier. Well, we've reached the end of our broadcast. I hope you've enjoyed listening as much as I've enjoyed talking to nobody. Let's face it, if you can hear this signal, you probably made some bad decisions, like eating pie. Well, either way, here's a little song to say farewell. And if you do live, don't forget to buy that record. Either way, so long, good luck, and goodbye.
In the desert heat of New Vegas town, where the neon lights keep spinning round, one never changes, it's the same old sound. Mr. House, he's the one who wears the crown. With a big boy strapped to my wrist, I roam the streets, carry hammer and the blitz. Oh, what a twist! But survival's the name of the game that persists. Neon nights in New Vegas shining bright. The dice keep rolling every single night. One never changes, it's an endless fight. And your pip-boy's your beacon in the darkest of night.